The rain poured outside as Emma stood by the window of her small Chicago apartment, watching the drops race down the glass. Her fingers clutched a worn photo, one of her and Jake, taken 3 years ago at Navy Pier. His arm was around her, both of them smiling like the world had no worries. She hadn't seen him in over a year. Jake had been deployed overseas with the army, and though they wrote letters and video chatted when they could, it was never enough. She missed the sound of his laugh, the way his hand fit perfectly into hers, and the way he'd always whisper, "I need you always," before saying goodbye. Emma grabbed her phone and stared at the screen, hoping for a message. Nothing. Again. Just as she turned away, a knock echoed through the apartment. Confused, she opened the door. Her breath caught. There he was. Jake. Standing in the rain, soaked head to toe, his duffel bag slung over his shoulder, and that same boyish smile on his face. "Surprise," he said, his voice shaking just a little. Emma dropped the photo and rushed into his arms. He hugged her tightly, spinning her around as they both laughed and cried at the same time. "What? How? Why didn't you tell me?" she asked, pulling back to look at him. "I wanted to see the look on your face," he grinned. "Worth it." She hit his arm lightly. "You scared me, Jake. I'm here now," he said, brushing a strand of hair from her face. "And I'm not going anywhere." They sat on the couch, wrapped in a blanket, sipping hot cocoa as the storm continued outside. "I thought about you every day," he said softly. "When things got rough, I'd close my eyes and picture us here. You were my strength, Emma." Tears welled up in her eyes again. "I was scared you'd forget what we had. That maybe, you'd come back different." Jake reached into his pocket and pulled out a small velvet box. Emma gasped. "I came back better," he said, opening the box to reveal a simple silver ring. "Because I remembered what I was fighting for." Emma's hands trembled. "I don't need a big speech," he said. "I just need you. Always." She nodded, tears spilling down her cheeks. Yes, always. They didn't care about the storm outside. Inside, wrapped in each other's arms, they felt safe. Whole. The world had changed around them. People came and went. Time tested them. But their love, built on memories, laughter, patience, and letters from across the world, was stronger than ever. The rain slowed, and the city lights flickered against the wet pavement. Emma leaned against Jake's shoulder, heart finally at peace. She whispered, "I need you always too." And for the first time in a long time, everything felt exactly right.